members of the media. We have Coach Dladla from Morocco Solos, or Solos FC. Coach Dladla, unlucky on the result. If you can give us a summary of the game.
Well, we came into this game with a specific plan, and that plan was to allow Sundowns centre backs to have the ball and close in their two central midfielders, because those are the guys that are dangerous, especially picking up pass in the half spaces. And I think we did that very well. The other piece of the puzzle was that when we win the ball in a certain area, we break away and play into a different area so that we move away from the first press, because we know that they're going to press where they lose the ball. I was disappointed when with the situation where we won the ball, we played to George, he lost it in another second, we won it again, and then we still played it to him, and then he was pressed in a manner in which we had expected, and then that led to a corner kick, the corner kick that led to a goal. I thought before that, I thought we were in control, because we planned to catch them on the counter-attack using the speed of Ndlovu and Maghalwa, and using the strength of Musonda up front and the creativity of Kamo Mahlatse, which I think I feel that they did very well. They did their level best, and I think we created those chances. And I think in and around that period, we faced the goalkeeper three times or 4 times, but then he pulled out great saves. And for me, in the first half, we didn't deserve really to go into a break trailing. But that's the quality of Sundowns. That's the quality of Nyango, keeping them in the game. In the second half and on the break, I told the players not to lose the structure, not to lose shape, because I felt they were doing well. I felt at the exchanges of chances, we had a better exchange of chances. And then we started okay. I think we controlled them when they have the ball, and I think when we had the ball, we knew exactly what to do, and I think we continued there. We continued creating problems, we continued creating chances, but we couldn't take them. And when we considered the second goal, I felt that there was a foul on Mahlatse, and the players stopped a little bit, and then thinking that the ref was going to give it, and it didn't give it, and that allowed the space and time to Maema. And their combination was good, obviously, with their qualities, and then they played through us, and then they scored. And that's a moment that we thought we were going to avoid by being compact and being narrow. But then it happened, obviously, with the quality of Sundowns. With the third goal, I was disappointed, because it's the same goal that we've been conceding from Pirates. It was a cross. Somebody was not attended inside the box. It was called Cape Town City. You saw how they scored their goals. You saw how they scored their first goal. It was a cross allowed in, and inside the centre backs were not picking. And I thought they lost concentration, and maybe their legs were gone when they crossed that ball, and it went over to Langerman. And when it came back in, the defenders were supposed to push in and get tighter, and they didn't do that, and then we paid the price.
Thank you for that summary, Coach. Pasha, I see that your hand is up. You may ask the question, sir.
Thank you. Good evening, Coach, and good evening to my colleagues. Unlucky on the result, Coach. Overall, Coach, you've been in charge for 3 games. You've scored none. You've conceded 7. Are you now finding the quality of the PSL quite different to the NFT? Obviously, last season you did well with Richards Bay, but Coach, are you now seeing how difficult it is being a head coach or interim head coach, if you like, in this division? And how are you planning to try and change the fortunes for the club going forward? Thank you.
Of course, this is the highest level in South African football, and it's not the highest by name. You know, the quality that is there all round. I cannot say I expected it to be easy, but yes, I didn't expect that I was going to get a chance to lead the team at this stage. So it happened, and then I had to take the opportunity. And I thank the management for entrusting the prestigious club like Swallows, because this is a big club on me. But yeah, I feel with the 3 games that we've played, I feel that we run out of steam at times. If you look at the very first game we played Cape Town City, it was a goalless draw. I felt Cape Town City came for a draw, and that's why we got that draw. At some point, we looked tired. And then and in the second game, again, we had 40 good minutes, created a lot of problems. But in the final stages of the game, we just cracked open, and then they scored those goals. So yes, I don't know what to take that to or put that to in terms of the team. But those are the problems, and we need solutions, and we need them fast.
Thank you, Coach. Morana Molefe, you can go ahead.
Thanks, Shupi. Evening, Coach. Hard luck on the result. Just two quick questions. One, on the 7 games, obviously not being able to win in 7 games, is it a crisis of some sort, and what would it take for you to the entire technical team, and with Coach Brendan obviously expected to come back, how do you expect to change your fortunes? And then just on Jody February, he was the number 2 goalkeeper in the MTN 8 game, but Sanele started ahead of him today. He hasn't been able to make his debut for Swallows since joining from Sundowns. What is it that's lacking a bit from Jody to try and get some game time? Thank you.
Yes, it is concerning to lose so many points, and it is concerning to lose so many games. It does not only take away points, but it takes away the confidence as well. When it comes to Jody February, I think he's just came into the club. He's a quality goalkeeper. I think Sanele got a nod just because he had played a few games last season, and he played the first game this season, which we did very well. And obviously got the nod because of that. And if you look at Jody February's minutes, what the last time he got minutes was I don't even know when, but he is doing well. He's a good professional, a good individual, a good person, and he's gonna get his chance very soon.
Danisa Dube, please go ahead.
Thank you, Shupi. It's Fidel. Coach, unlike you on the result, do you think the club may have brought in too many players to try and integrate to almost put it all together so that it works? Obviously, the more quality players you bring in, which means you have to manage other players, other big players, other egos, things like that. Do you think maybe the club may have brought in too many players? Thank you.
Yes, it has been difficult to deal to work with a big squad like this, and it has been a problem even with when Coach Brakis was around. We have a big squad, but we have quality in the squad, and once everything clicks in, and I'm sure we're going to see different results. We're just working in and around the squad. We're just looking for the right combination because you've seen the results. But yes, I believe that we have the quality. I believe that it will take more from us to manage the numbers. But I think that, of course, we need to do something about that.
Thank you for your time, Coach, and good luck for the next match.
Thank you.
Thank you, colleagues. We'll wait for Coach Rulani to come through.